Well, Coach, how frustrating to not back up that great win against New Zealand with a win here tonight, despite the fact you were right in the fight until the end?
It is what it is. We learn from it and move on. The guys battled, so they did a great job with the execution, the game plan. So, a couple shots fell their way. Obviously, that made the difference, but it was a great battle. Both teams played hard, and it was a playoff game.
Commanding rebound advantage, 55-39, doesn't seem to translate to the scoreboard. Was that because of your shot execution?
No, I think it does because we got 24 offensive rebounds, so we shot 25% from three. If we don't crash the glass, we don't get 98 points. So there are multiple ways to score, and tonight wasn't from the three-point line. It was just off second chance opportunities and getting some of the 50-50 balls, so that kept us in the game. So guys battled.
Among the highlights tonight was the performance of the man beside you off the bench. Speak to us about his game.
Yeah, like I said, I say every time he's always prepared. He stays ready. He's one of the first guys in the gym, and every time that he steps on the floor, he does a hell of a job. So sometimes I wonder, and I know he wonders, why I don't play him more. And but he earns every second that he gets, and he deserves more than he gets.
Makuach, I know the team lost, so it's hard to be happy or satisfied in any way, but it's a career high for you tonight. If you can just distance yourself from the result momentarily, what did that mean to you? How were you feeling out there when those shots were dropping like that?
Yeah, I always have the confidence, but whenever my number is called, I'm going to go out there and just try and rebound. But sometimes, we have great playmakers like Zell and Jalen Adams, so you're going to be wide open. So it's my job to, take those shots and make sure, I make them.
You're a Sydney boy, so being out there for the Kings in front of that crowd, delivering like that, you don't have time to pinch yourself during the game, but I imagine you might when you put your head on the pillow tonight.
Yeah, I take pride in that. Representing Sydney it means a lot to me every time I put that jersey on. So my family's in the crowd, and I just trying to present them and represent them the best way I can.
Defensively, you had your struggles. The drops coverage, they really had a good number on it at stages. Can you just talk to us about what the defensive system was and how you worked through it during the game?
I thought they did a great job. They scored 12 points, shots off backboard. So if those shots don't go in, it's a difference maker. So I thought they did a great job with the game plan execution.
And rotationally, Makuach didn't play much in the fourth, if at all. What was the thought process behind that?
Yeah, all guys were playing well. I just felt at some time and point other guys were right for the fit at that time and point. But
obviously you were without DJ and Jonah. Do you have any update on when they might be returning? Because it's a significant out, especially for your front line.
Yeah, for sure. Day by day, honestly. I get an update every Monday, so we'll find out tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully they'll be back for this weekend against Southeast.
We saw Jalen hold his arm after he sunk a bucket there and then seemed to be troubled by it in the fourth. Is he carrying an injury? Did he pick one up during the game?
No, he's totally fine.
Yeah,
he's totally fine.
And then he came off, and then Bryce came up, sank a three, foul, 4-point play. Just seemed to be a real pivotal point. Do you go back and think, should I have left Jalen out there longer in the fourth?
No, not at all. Like I said, Harris hits a three off the backboard. To the end, they get a 50-50 ball as well. So, like I said, you can pick and choose any play. They made shots. J.A. made some shots, kept us in there. I thought Jordy did a hell of a job protecting the rim. But it's one or two possessions that go either way. It changes the entire game. So, the first quarter is the one where it was 34-20. To start, and like I said, they took some shots and made some shots that we want them to take, and they didn't fall in the second half, and that's what that's a difference maker. But like I said, one or two plays go their way, it is what it is.
Coach, you're in a three-way tie now for third. You're in a real logjam in the ladder. You've got 5 games left. Does that change your approach or your mindset heading into the last 5 games of the season?
Nope, we just have to win a game. So we just focus on Southeast on Thursday. Like I said, this was a playoff game, tonight. So you just want to play your best by the end of the season, and come playoff time, anybody's going to have a chance. The 6 teams that makes it.
Does every game turn into a playoff game from here based on how the ladder's forming?
I've been telling the guys from game 1 of the season, you can ask Squats that every game's a playoff game. So truly, from game 1 of Illawarra on September 30th, up until now, our approach has been treated like a playoff game. Yep, thank you.
Makuach, you were 1-1 with Perth coming into this game, and obviously a dogfight deep into the fourth. They're going to be a top 2 team, and you've been right there with them. As the players, do the Sydney Kings feel like they're right there to be a team in the postseason?
Yeah, you know, we're going to go back to the drawing boards and get back to work. You know, there's still a lot to play for, and get back on Monday and get ready for the next game.
Anyone on the Zoom? Chris Pike?
No, I'm a good, thanks. We can let them out of there.
Thank you, guys. You're good.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yep, have a good one.
Night.